Do you know the story behind the FIFA World Cup? Let's get into it. The FIFA World Cup, commonly known as the World Cup, is the premier international football tournament for senior men's national teams, organized by FIFA, the sport's global governing body. Since its inception in 1930, the tournament has been held every 4 years, except in 1942 and 1946 when it was canceled due to World War II. The current champions are Argentina, who secured their third title by defeating France in the 2022 edition. The World Cup begins with a qualification phase, conducted over the 3 years preceding the tournament. This process determines which teams make it to the final competition. The tournament phase features 32 teams competing over the course of about a month in the host nations, which qualify automatically. From 2026 onward, the tournament will expand to 48 teams. As of 2022, there have been 22 World Cups with 80 national teams having participated and 8 nations winning the trophy. Brazil, the most successful team with 5 titles, Germany and Italy with 4 each, Argentina with 3, France and Uruguay with 2 each, and England and Spain with 1 each. The FIFA World Cup is widely regarded as the most prestigious football event and the most watched sporting event in the world. The 2018 edition was watched by 3.57 billion people. And in 2022, more than 5 billion engaged with the tournament, including 1.5 billion people who watched the final match. 18 countries have hosted the event. And in 2022, Qatar became the first Arab nation to host the World Cup. In 2026, the World Cup will be co-hosted by Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Mexico becomes the first country to host matches in 3 different World Cups. Now let's take a look back at how it all started. In 1872, the first official international football match was played between Scotland and England. 4 years later, the British Home Championship became the first international tournament. Football was then included as a demonstration sport at the 1904 Olympics before becoming an official medal sport in 1908. At these early tournaments, Great Britain dominated, winning in 1908 and 1912. In 1909, the Sir Thomas Lipton Trophy was organized, which brought together top European clubs representing their countries. Although not a national team competition, it is often referred to as the First World Cup. England, whose representative West Auckland was made up of amateur players, won in 1909 and 1911. By 1914, FIFA recognized the Olympic football tournament as the unofficial world championship for amateurs, paving the way for future global contests. Uruguay's victories at the 1924 and 1928 Olympics marked the start of FIFA's professional era, allowing them to display 4 stars on their crest. On May 28, 1928, FIFA decided to stage the first World Cup. Uruguay, celebrating its independence centenary and as Olympic champions, hosted the inaugural 1930 World Cup. Only 13 teams participated, 7 from South America, 4 from Europe, and 2 from North America. The first matches were played on July 13, 1930, and the first goal in World Cup history was scored by Lucien Laurent of France against the United States. In the final, Uruguay defeated Argentina 4-2 before 93,000 fans in Montevideo. Early tournaments faced challenges such as the long and expensive journey for Europeans during the Great Depression and the Second World War, which caused the 1942 and 1946 World Cups to be canceled. In 1950, Brazil hosted the World Cup. The tournament saw an upset in the final when Uruguay defeated the hosts in the famous Maracanazo. From 1934 to 1978, most tournaments featured 16 teams, primarily from Europe and South America. Teams from Africa, Asia, and North America rarely advanced far during this era. The World Cup expanded to 24 teams in 1982 and to 32 teams in 1998, allowing more representation from Africa, Asia, and North America. This resulted in notable performances by African and Asian teams. Cameroon in 1990, reaching the quarterfinals, South Korea in 2002, finishing 4th, Ghana in 2010, reaching the quarterfinals, and Morocco in 2022, finishing 4th. Despite these successes, European and South American teams continue to dominate the World Cup, with all finalists coming from these continents. In 2017, FIFA confirmed that the 2026 World Cup would feature 48 teams, divided into 12 groups of 4. This change aims to give more opportunities to smaller footballing nations from Africa, Asia, and Oceania. The first winners received the Jules Rimet Trophy, renamed in 1946 after FIFA's president who initiated the tournament. After Brazil's third win in 1970, they kept the trophy permanently, but it was stolen in 1983 and was never recovered. Since 1974, the FIFA World Cup trophy, designed by Silvio Gazzaniga, has been awarded. Made of 18-karat gold and weighing 6.175 kilograms, it is not permanently given to winners. Instead, champions receive a gold-plated replica after the final. Players and staff of the top three teams receive gold, silver, and bronze medals, respectively. Qualification rounds have been held across 6 continental zones since 1934. The number of slots for each region is based on their relative strength. The final tournament, currently featuring 32 teams, includes the group stage, which consists of 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 advancing from each group to the knockout stage, which comprises the round of 16 quarterfinals, semifinals, third-place match, and the final. Starting in 2026, the format will include 12 groups of 4 teams and an expanded knockout round of 32. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.